Good morning, student. In previous class, we study about semiconductors. We study about semiconductors. Then, what is semiconductor? A object or a matter that is behave like an insulator at 0 degree Celsius, and that is behave like a conductor at room temperature. Then this matter is called semiconductor. Semiconductors are of two types. The first is intrinsic and the second is extrinsic. Intrinsic or extrinsic. Then what is intrinsic semiconductor? A semiconductor that is available in pure condition in the nature is called intrinsic semiconductor. The example of intrinsic semiconductors are germanium and silicon. This type of intrinsic semiconductors are also called pure semiconductors because the intrinsic semiconductors are very pure that is available in the nature. If we add the impurities in the pure semiconductors or in intrinsic semiconductor, then impure semiconductors are formed, or the impure semiconductors are also called extrinsic semiconductors. If we add the impurity in the pure semiconductors, then it is called impure semiconductors. There are two types of impure semiconductors or extrinsic semiconductors. First is p-type semiconductors and the second is n-type semiconductor. What is p-type and what is n-type? If we add a trivalent impurities in the pure semiconductor like germanium and silicon, then it convert into p-type semiconductor. If we add trivalent impurities. And what is n-type semiconductor? If we add a pentavalent impurities in a pure semiconductor, then it is converted into n-type semiconductor. Means if we add a pentavalent impurities in a intrinsic semiconductor or in a pure semiconductor, then it converted into n-type semiconductors. The examples of trivalent impurities are aluminium, boron, etc. These are the example of trivalent atoms that are added in intrinsic semiconductor to form it into p-type semiconductor. The examples of pentavalent impurities are arsenic, phosphorus, etc. This is the example of pentavalent atoms or pentavalent impurities that is added in a pure semiconductor to convert it into n-type semiconductor. The symbols of p-type, then the symbols of p-type semiconductor are, in p-type semiconductor a static negative charge is available, so this is the static negative charge. And in p-type semiconductors the majority of holes are maximum than the majority of electrons. Means in p-type semiconductors holes are in major condition and electrons are in minor condition. Means the majority of holes and minority of electrons. So here we assume holes. This represent the holes At the holes, the charge is positive and it is equal to the charge of electron, but the charge of electron is negative and the charge of hole is positive. So here there are electrons in the semiconductor. Here the majority of holes are maximum and the minority of electrons. So, and static negative charge is available, then it is a symbol of p-type semiconductor. If we know about the symbols of n-type semiconductor, so here this is the symbol of n-type semiconductor. In n-type semiconductor, static positive charge is available and in n-type semiconductors the majority of electrons and minority of holes. So here the number of electrons are more than number of holes. In n-type semiconductors, here this is the number of electrons in the semiconductor and the number of holes are minimum or minor in condition. So here this is the symbol of n-type semiconductor. The main difference between p-type and n-type semiconductor are, in p-type semiconductor holes are in majority and electrons are in minority, and in n-type semiconductor that is opposite. In n-type semiconductor electrons are in majority and holes are in minority. These all topics we study in our previous class. Today we study about current flow in semiconductor. So at first we study about current flow in p-type semiconductor. Current flow in p-type semiconductor. So our first topic is current flow in p-type semiconductor. We study about the symbol of p-type semiconductors. So here this is a symbol of p-type semiconductor. In p-type semiconductor, static negative charge is available. So it is the static negative charge of p-type semiconductor. In p-type semiconductor, the majority of hole and minority of electrons is available. So here majority of holes is available. This is the majority of holes in p-type semiconductor. And minority of electrons, this is first, this is second, this is third, fourth and fifth. Here this is the symbol of p-type semiconductors, in which static negative charge is available and majority of hole is more than minority in electrons. So at this condition, the electron and holes in the p-type semiconductors are moving each other. So moving in a semiconductor motion in the internal part of the semiconductor, that is p-type semiconductor. The motion of these holes or electrons are called drift motion. Drift motion. When we connect this type of semiconductor to a battery, this is a battery, then electricity flow in the semiconductor. In p-type semiconductor, holes are in majority and electrons are in minority. So here holes are, now the number of holes are maximum and the number of electrons are minimum. So when we connect a p-type semiconductor to a battery, then this is the positive terminal of the battery and this is the negative terminal of the battery. This represent positive charge and this represent negative charge. Here the holes that have also positive charge are come in this direction, because holes are positive and negative terminal is in negative charge. Then the holes of p-type semiconductor come at the negative electrode of battery. At negative electrode of battery, electrons are available, and when the hole come at the negative terminal of the battery, then the holes come at the negative terminal, and at negative terminal electron plus hole both are combined to each other and diffuse, because hole have negative charge, hole have positive charge, and the electron have negative charge, and both are combined to each other, and here they are diffused. Due to this, here in p-type semiconductor the number of holes are less, or the number of holes are became minor, because the holes of p-type semiconductors come at the negative terminal or negative electrode of the battery. So due to this, here in p-type semiconductor the number of holes are less or in minor condition, and here the number of electrons are maximum, because holes go at negative terminal. Then here the electrons are maximum condition, and when the electrons are in maximum condition, then the electrons attract the holes. Here positive charge here attract at the hole. Due to this, here positive charge is maximum. In this condition, the battery have the maximum positive charge, because the electrons of battery are diffused by the holes. Due to this, in this condition the positive charge is maximum at the battery. So, and negative charge is maximum in p-type semiconductor, because holes gone at the negative terminal. So here negative charge is maximum and here positive charge is maximum. So this negative charge attract positive charge. So positive charge of positive terminal of battery comes in the semiconductors, and here the charge is maintained, because holes came from positive terminal to the p-type semiconductor, and here when hole comes from this positive terminal to the p-type semiconductor, then here the positive charge is less, or the positive charge became less, and it is in a stable condition, and here it is also in stable condition. So we can say that in the outer circuit, this is the outer circuit of p-type semiconductor, and in outer circuit the hole gone from this side and the hole gone from this side, and in this p-type semiconductor holes are more minority, now holes are in majority, so holes gone in the semiconductor. So we can say that in a p-type semiconductor, holes are charge carriers that are able to flow the electricity in p-type semiconductor. So when the charge is motion, or when the charge is moving in a semiconductor, or when a charge is moving in a circuit, then due to this, when a charge is moving, electricity is generated or current is flowing the circuit. So here when the hole are in motion, then the current flow in the semiconductor, and that is called p-type semiconductor, because in p-type semiconductor the current flow due to the motion of holes, because in p-type semiconductors holes are in majority and electrons are in minority. So this is the topic, current flow in p-type semiconductor. Then now we study about current flow in n-type semiconductor. Both are like same, but a small difference between them. Current flow in n-type semiconductor. What is n-type semiconductor? So in n-type semiconductor the majority of electrons and minority of holes. So we have the symbol of n-type semiconductor. The static positive charge is available on n-type semiconductors. Here the electrons are in majority and the holes are in minority, so it is n-type semiconductor. Electrons are in majority and holes are in minority. So here these are holes that are in minority. So when we connect the n-type semiconductor to a battery, then electricity flow in this direction. In this condition, this is the positive terminal of the battery and this is the negative terminal of the battery. And in n-type semiconductors the number of electrons are maximum and number of holes are minimum. So here the electrons that have negative charge, because electron have always negative charge, these electrons came at the positive terminal in this direction, and when negative charge came at the positive charge, then both combine each other and here the charge is diffused. So due to this, these electrons come at the positive terminal, and due to this at the battery negative charge is maximum or is in majority, because the electrons of n-type semiconductor are combined with the positive charge of positive terminal of battery, and due to this at the battery negative charge is in majority and positive charge is minority, because these electrons combined at the positive charge of the battery. And due to this, in n-type semiconductors electrons are in minority, because the electrons go at positive terminal. So to balance this circuit or balance this type semiconductor, here the static positive charge available, these positive charge attract the electrons from negative terminal, because here negative charge is in majority, so the static positive charge of n-type electrons attract or the electrons of negative terminal in the n-type semiconductor. So due to this, in n-type semiconductor the electrons are in majority and hole are in minority. So in this type semiconductor we can say that the current flow in n-type semiconductor is due to electrons, free electrons, that is in drift motion. That is in drift motion. So we study about current flow in p-type semiconductor and current flow in n-type semiconductor. In p-type semiconductors, the current flow due to holes, and in n-type semiconductor the current flow due to free electrons, because in n-type semiconductors the electrons are in majority and in p-type semiconductor the holes are in majority. So the current flow in the semiconductor due to the majority, and when a holes are in majority then a current flow due to the holes, and when electrons are in majority then the current flow due to electrons. Our next topic is PN junction. Our next topic is PN junction. What is PN junction? So, if a p-type semiconductor and n-type semiconductor are combined with each other, then it is called PN junction. This is p-type and this is n-type semiconductor. Or in other words, if a pure semiconductor, if we add in a pure semiconductor the impurities of trivalent atom and the impurities of pentavalent atom, when we add trivalent impurities then it convert into p-type, and when we added pentavalent impurities then it converted into n-type. So here when we added both trivalent and pentavalent impurities in a pure semiconductor, then it is called PN junction. So let us consider this side is p-type semiconductor and in this side n-type semiconductor. So here in p-type semiconductor negative charge is applied or static negative charge is available. So here this is p-type semiconductor at which static negative charge is available, and this side is p-type semiconductor and in which this side is n-type semiconductor in which static positive charge is available. So here this is static positive charge of the semiconductor. Here these are static electric negative charge and these are static positive charge. In p-type semiconductor the majority of holes and minority of electrons. So here the number of holes are maximum and the number of electrons are minimum. And in n-type semiconductor, the number of electrons are maximum or the majority of electrons is available and the minority of holes is available. So here the number of holes are minimum and the number of electrons are maximum. When we connect p-type semiconductor to the n-type semiconductor, then in p-type semiconductor number of holes are maximum and in n-type semiconductor number of electrons are maximum. So from p-type semiconductors holes came in forward and from n-type semiconductor electrons came forward. When the holes meet the free electrons, the holes of p-type conductors meet the electrons of n-type semiconductor, then they are diffused to each other and they are combined to each other, and here a region or a layer is generated. In this layer there are no holes and no electrons. There are no holes and no electrons between the layer. This layer is called depletion region. It is called depletion region. In depletion region, there are no holes and no electrons, because in depletion region the holes and electrons are combined each other and form a covalent bond. Or due to this covalent bond, a depletion region is formed between P and N type semiconductor, and this is also called junction. So it is called PN junction, because in this type in the symbol we have combined P type semiconductor by N type semiconductor, and between the P and N type semiconductors, a region or a layer is formed. In this layer, static positive charge of N type semiconductor available and static negative charge of P type semiconductor available, and there are no holes and no electrons are available, because the holes of P type and the electrons of N type semiconductors are combined each other and diffuse, and a layer is formed that is called depletion region or depletion layer. This is a PN junction diode. So what is a PN junction diode? If P type semiconductor and N type semiconductor are combined to each other, then it is called PN junction, and this is the diagram or symbol of PN junction. So this type is P type semiconductor, and this is N type semiconductor, and this is a PN junction. In next class, we study about forward bias and backward bias or reverse bias, and also PN junction diode in our next class. Thank you.